Last time on Lawful Stupid. We see this montage of you guys just beating the shit out of this werewolf. It collapses and begins to shrink rapidly. And laying on the ground is a woman, and she's in tattered clothing. You guys attempt to take a short rest. You hear, Rosemary, come on out. Fine, I'm coming in there. There's like chalk forming, and it forms like a doorway. And through this door walks a human woman, and she steps in. She looks around and sees Osiris. Okay, this would explain why my door was shut. Rosemary, what did you guys do to my sister? Yeah, so we find our heroes in the basement cellar dwelling below the witch's cabin, and they have just surmounted these werewolves, only for the owner, we believe, or a witch of some kind, who's come in and asked what happened to her sister. And that's where we're going to pick back up, with the last line being, what'd you guys do to my sister?
Now let's everybody just keep a cool head.
Weren't you hiding in the dark?
Who's your sister? Let's start there.
What? No, let's start with why you're in my house and why my sister is collapsed on the ground.
Okay, well, to answer that question, I'll ask you another question. Why am I covered in my own blood?
I don't know. Why are you covered in your own blood?
Your sister attacked me. She was a vicious beast, and we had to defend ourselves.
Okay, but she was safe down here. Why were you down here?
I'll be honest, miss, I forget.
That's not kosher. And you see her start to reach towards her waist.
I mean, I'm gonna draw on her.
I think Darling is gonna lick her little paw, in fox form, because we're still allowed to talk. Just be like, well, we're looking for you because we were sent by the infernal sage. She'll lick her paw, look back to the lady. Her 5 tails go back and forth in ticking time.
Well, Ignatius sent you then.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, well, I still don't understand why you came into my house and why, that's a big faux pas, right? You didn't need to come into my house.
We heard a scream. So your door was open. We knocked. It kind of came open, so we heard a scream and made our way in. Yes, probably not to, shouldn't have. But being the good people we are, we stepped in and walked all the way down here. And then we were attacked, sure. Yes.
You heard a scream from all the way down here, outside my house? Unlikely.
Oh, no, we were at the front door, yeah. So then the door opened, and then that's when we heard the scream. We knocked and the door came open, so someone didn't lock it very good.
Sure.
The place did look abandoned.
Okay, I don't come into your house and tell you how to...
I think the feng shui is magnificent.
Very cavernous.
My place is spotless.
She walks past you guys and kneels down at her sister. Okay, well, she's not dead, so... You killed her playthings.
I was so sure that was her children. Honestly, oh my goodness, that is a load off my chest. Oh boy.
No, she wanted friends, so I let her turn a couple. It's not a big deal.
Hey, speaking of, I kind of feel like a lycanthrope, and you don't happen to have like some werewolf cure in here, do you?
Like a lycanthrope cure? Is that what you're asking for?
Yeah, something like that. Maybe like some wolfsbane tea or something.
Well, we can talk about that later.
Okay, I scratched the back of my ear with my foot.
Yeah, I'd like to revisit why Ignatius sent you to me.
Well, I'm sure Darling knows.
Well, in the future, you tell us about... No, not yesterday. No. You tell us about the Grand Magus. Something about that. Said you'd have information.
Yeah, we're after that fella.
Oh. I see. You're after the Grand Magus. Huh. Interesting fellow. Kind of blew through our world. Made a little bit of a storm. Name for himself.
Yeah, we're just kind of following the holes he leaves in the hole of reality and hoping we find him.
I'm gonna pretend that last part made a lot of sense to me. But anyways, look, if we could just not be down here anymore, maybe we can go back up to the top part of my home where it's not a werewolf.
Yeah, that
den.
full moon's out there, right? I'd love to get a look at that.
Yeah. And she like draws another door on the wall. Because if you remember last time, she drew a chalk outline and appeared behind you. So she does that again and motions for you guys to step through.
I stepped through the chalk door portal.
Oh, wait until
You
she
don't
makes
hear
the
any
motion.
screams. Yeah,
to
she
go
motions to
through
you.
No, wait till she motions to start walking.
Oh.
And then she'll trot ahead.
Oh, well, alright. And then she turns and begins to walk towards the door. You guys not land, but walk out back into the first floor of the home. Okay. So you want to know about the Grand Magus? Excellent. I love that idea. What are you gonna pay me?
I can offer you some werewolf blood.
I have plenty of that.
Yeah,
I have to clean some up later. Listen, I'm not sure what old Iggy said to you, but I am a dealer of information. I keep my ear to the ground, but I don't do anything for free.
I can tell you all about a whole other world, the likes of which you've never imagined.
That doesn't sound useful to me right now.
It would not be, absolutely at all. It's
be
kind of like
honest.
an investment for the future.
Oh, well, listen, I've always said that I'm not going to leave this world in a way that an open casket is appropriate, so I'm not too worried about it.
I like that attitude. That's pretty gnarly. Anybody else got any juicy information?
So, is it information specifically that you're looking for?
Not necessarily, no. I like things of value. Information is often valuable. So are rare artifacts, so are deals, so are packs, so are,
All right.
writs of servitude, things like that.
I didn't think this time would come, but...
Put your pants back on!
I'll give you Gwarp. He's a rare dragon, and I'll let you have
She
it.
looks at Gwarp. I don't think I need to own a dragon again.
Oh, what? That's fucking mysterious. Love that.
I like how Shane, just for a second to interrupt the podcast, Shane has put Dwayne on trial to determine the worth of Gwarp, because if Dwayne says, no, that's not good enough, then he's saying Gwarp is not good enough. But he smoothly got out of that by saying, I don't need another dragon. Dragons are worth something, but not at this time. Thank you, Dwayne. That was very sweet of you.
Well, we can stop the Grand Magus from destroying whatever worlds are in his path.
Yeah, that's pretty good. The whole reality saved.
You think I'm altruistic? You guys are going to do that either way.
Not if we can't get to him.
Nah, I'm sure you'll find another way.
You are the other way.
Types. You hero types don't exactly quit.
I mean, I'm gonna right now if you don't tell me.
Can I miss you? You can leave that dragon here, though.
You said you already had one.
I know I said I don't want to own another one, but this would be yours. I would give it back. Kind of like someone else's baby, you know.
We have also been given the task to find out what's happening and take care of the problem to the missing people of this town.
Oh, yes, that's terrible. You should do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I feel like this. Here's what's going to happen. So we've come here because we need something from another guy, and we got to solve his problem.
Sure.
You're the answer to that problem, but now you've got a problem somewhere. So what's the problem that we can solve for you? And then come back, and then maybe, eventually we'll make our way back here. But what's your problem that needs solving?
I don't have a problem, honestly. I really just...
Life's so great you've got no wants, desires, cravings.
Oh, no, I want power, reputation, information, magical artifacts. I want it all, really. I'm motivated by something, I don't know if it comes from your world. Greed?
You okay?
I mean, I'll dump out my pockets. I got...
I got this golden egg that I stole from...
I got
traded.
32 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Got a... Yeah, I don't know. This seems like a... What if we... What, like you said, deals?
Can I interest you in a prosthetic leg?
Oh, sure. I'll take that from you. It's a gun? No. Yeah, deals work too. Yes. I mean, like I said, writs of servitude, IOUs, if I need someone to be murdered, things like that. Pretty much a catch-all.
Yeah, sure. I'll do whatever you want me to do. Deal.
Okay, listen. There's 3 children in town.
Yeah, deal. I'm gonna knock it out in 6 months.
No. I don't like that. If I it's an IOU.
I'll totally still be in this reality then. I will for sure be on this plane of existence to perform whatever task you want of me.
You know what?
No.
I have an idea. I know something I do need.
There we go.
I thought about it. I want Iggy's book.
All right. Pretty much anything except that, because it seems like we can't go back to him. And I mean, I guess we could.
I'm gonna go ask him for it. He'll probably say no, and then I'm going home.
But it's okay for him to send you to me, but not me to send you to him.
Can you cast the send and spell? That could really save a lot of time and effort here.
Not for free.
Okay. Well, here's the deal.
You're very difficult.
for the cost of you casting the send and spell to old Fire Wizard, I'll put in a good word with the Fire Wizard, see if you can get his book.
You did say you'd want notoriety, so there we go. You get notoriety.
I'll have it notarized even.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
What about any help with your sister?
Yeah, I'll help you, sister.
I'll cure her right now.
Well, I got a potion that you can drink.
I got cure wounds. Let's do this.
Well, yes, I would love if you could cure her lycanthropy. That would be...
Oh, I ain't got... Cool. Oh, trust me. if I knew how to do that, I would not have fleas.
Not cure lycanthropy, but maybe try and stop the time so she doesn't change again.
Yeah, she'll never see another full moon as she's frozen in perpetuity.
Just try and stop her time so she doesn't change.
And you've done this?
No. But I can figure it out.
Not yet, but she has and she will.
Well, listen,
that is correct.
If you can do just that, I'll tell you what I know.
Roll dice, Abon.
I'm not near her sister.
Gotta draw another shock door back down to the basement.
Let's draw another door. And she does. She draws another door and takes everybody back down there. to where her sister lies unconscious.
Cool. She is going to walk around her and sit kind of where she thinks is front.
Mm-hmm.
And try to, like, pull at the various time strings she's got.
As you do that, Shane, please take off your headphones.
I'd love to.
Oh.
As you kneel down and kind of center yourself and you start to pull the thread of time, you hear a familiar voice behind you say, okay, I haven't been gone that long. Look, you put me in this cradle and now you're trying to stop time for werewolves? I thought you had a limit. Don't you have a day limit? Aren't you supposed to save me?
Well, yes, I do have to save you, but I'd have to fix her problem so I can continue fixing our problem. And this has to happen linearly, because if I do it too late or too soon, and if it was yesterday, it might have been better, but too far in the future, not good enough.
I'm not going to lie. You sound a little, cracked, as it were.
Well, yes, but I have to figure this out on my own. I don't have anybody. Where'd you go?
Oh, come on, dear. You can't expect me to answer that. I'm literally a manifestation of your mind. I don't know where I went.
Okay, well, can my manifestation of my mind tell me how to, like, pause this time so I can keep moving forward?
Oh, of course. Again, you already know how. Just hold on. And it is important to note that Osiris was witness to that. And so you continue to pull at the threads of time. Let me check my notes here.
So when you say, so she's like doing this like in the midair type thing, like pulling something out of midair?
Well, I mean, she just says pull at threads of time. I don't think she's physically doing anything. I think it's more just like,
okay,
mentally pulling at the threads of time.
I feel like it's kind of like a dance. You know, like the cool like maypole dance where you like start pulling like the ribbons around. You'll see her like grab imaginary things in the air. Go start channeling that little dance number she does.
Hey, darling, who's that you were talking to?
She'll glance over. You heard that?
Well, I didn't just hear it. I saw the whole thing. Pretty strange, mate.
Oh, hero's eye, thinking I was cracked. Well, I need to finish this. One moment.
Yeah, okay, I can wait. You do your thing, and I'll be right here.
Yeah, so let me get a Constitution check from you. Constitution saving throw. Oof, rusty.
Constitution saving throw. Good luck, darling. 14.
Okay, so with a 14, I'm going to give you two options, and I'm going to make it vague because I don't think Darling has the control or width of this. So I'm going to ask you to choose between two terms: the term static or the term dynamic.
Let's go dynamic.
Excellent. So, Darling, you dance this dance, and I think there are parts of it that are slow, and there are parts of it that almost it like takes more muscle control to move that pure, that succinctly, and then it drops into this rapid piece. And so, what you know, Darling, is you have a level of exhaustion now, but you have held the lycanthropy in place for her sister. You know that it is not permanent. But you don't know for how long you can hold it.
Every RPG player knows that the scariest final boss isn't Tiamat, Vecna, or Orcus. Why? It's none other than scheduling a game, that foul beast. It's no one's fault they can't make it, Tim. So how do we get a game together that is exciting, fresh, and worth exploring? The answer is plainly Roleplay Revolution. Roleplay Revolution allows you to generate ready-to-run adventures in minutes. It comes complete with NPCs, monsters, maps, and more. What a hoot! Your adventures can be highly complex for even the most intelligent, or as simple as you require. Isn't that right, Timmy? Roleplay Revolution has powerful tools that let you tweak your adventure after initial creation, so don't worry about all those last-minute great ideas that you come up with. You start by just throwing out some of your favorite themes, movies, games, etc., just to get the juices flowing a bit. Want to mix high fantasy with your favorite RPG title? Well, go crazy. A mustachioed plumbing brothers and steampunk? You got it. Your imagination is the limitation. Roleplay Revolution allows you to create the game you'd love to run, but just don't have the time to write. To spice it up even more, let's assume that Tim and your other quote-unquote friends are indisposed for a long period of time. Never fear! Roleplay Revolution has an AI-powered DM named Oracle. That's nice. That will never leave and keep its time commitments. Oracle will run the adventures you generate for you. You can run the adventures solo with Oracle, or have a GM for you and your friends. It's free to try, but we, Lawful Stupid, hope you'll hear this and go for the annual subscription. If you purchase the annual subscription and use the code Lawful Stupid at checkout, you'll get a whopping 20% off the total price. Head on over to roleplayrev.com and let the games begin.
I think she'll finish her dance and kind of like close her eyes, like let out a puff of air, and probably she's at exhaustion. So I think she'll let the fox form drop. So she's just normal fox folk darling.
The whole time she was a fox when she was doing that dance.
Yeah, totally. Her tails look lovely. She'll look up. This is only temporary.
Well, how do I make it permanent?
Find the Time Lord of your world, or the cure to like
Time Lord. No, sorry. I'm sorry, dear Time Lord.
Yes.
Of my world. You wouldn't happen to be one, would you?
Yes, that is my role.
Cool. Can I have some of your blood?
What for?
Okay, so you want her blood, but you spit in the face of my blood. That's fine.
She's a Time Lord. Listen, you say it's temporary. Time Lord blood. I feel like I could make a potion to either administer to her to prolong this or possibly cure it. Maybe I can cure yours. And she motions to Drake.
No, I kind of like it. Don't listen to her.
Okay. Well.
Don't give her your blood, sis.
Good to have favors built up is all.
Yeah, no. I would prefer favors.
Oh, perfect. And she pulls from her cloak like 3 vials that are, I don't know, like 4 inches tall. Nothing crazy. It's a lot of blood, but not like a woozying amount of blood. Sure. I'll just take that arm there, and she takes a blade and just a short slice and just drips it in there. Just give it a second, and you see her waving her hand, and you see like a little magic go around that blood to just siphon it into these vials pretty quickly.
Warp faints. He's got this thing about blood.
Paul rolls over in his grave.
In his coma.
In his coma. Oh, he moved.
That's the first time he's rolled over.
Meg! I told you, if you fed him enough cupcakes, he'd move.
He's now a roller bear.
I bathed him in soup for years. Yeah, so she collects it and says, oh, perfect, great. I can't wait to see what I can turn that into. All right, well, back to the less creepy part of my house. And she goes back through the chalk door.
Hell yeah.
So you guys go back into... Go ahead.
I was gonna like, I'll prestidigitation clean her sister so she's not just there in a pool of some of her own blood.
Fair enough.
And then follow out.
Very kind of you.
You're sweet, yeah.
All right. Well, a deal's a deal. Yeah, so you want to know about the Grand Magus. Listen, I don't know... I can't tell you exactly where he is. But I can tell you...
Say that.
But I can tell you where he is. Does that make sense? So I can point you in the right direction. Like, I know where he's supposed to be. And if he's hunting for what I think he's hunting for, he's going to be there a minute.
What do you think he's hunting for?
Well, listen. I think it's important for you to know what I hear are rumors. Yeah. It's information, and typically it's correct. But how to say this? I think he's planning something large. He's doing some shifty things. That's saying something coming from me. But you guys are from another world, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No. So you don't know much about our world. But there are titans of power, figures of power, and really, the dragons. This world runs on dragons. It's weird, but to say that
Most worlds do.
yes. If I were a betting woman, which I often am, I think he's going for their power. I think he's trying to find artifacts of theirs or find some font of their power and absorb it. According to my sources, he's asking a lot of people all the wrong questions.
So which one of these dragons' powers does he have his eyes set on now?
Well, I'm guessing, based on where he's located, he's going after the sapphire dragon.
Okay. And how is he going to do that? Does he go to her directly, or has he found some sort of font of her power, or what's the deal?
Yeah, and that's what is important to note here, is that he's heading towards... what's the right word for it? Almost a holy site or a site that is known to be historical and powerful to her. There's a waterfall, and it is known to symbolize a connection to the sea, a connection to her, as all water eventually connects back to her. And so that's where I believe she'll go, or he's going. Oh, excuse me.
All right, so we just got to find this waterfall, and then we'll find the Grand Magus.
Well, that's the plan. But yeah, he's probably excuse me. The waterfall you're looking for is just east of Astradia, excuse me. That's not terribly far from here, probably a week's march. It's a pretty cool city in general, but it's nested high in the mountains, but then there's a large waterfall east of there. It kind of dips you out of the mountains if you take it.
Well, it looks like we know where we're going.
Well, we have to check back in with our other friend and then go that way.
Oh, fire mustache?
She'll nod.
Okay, yeah, we can go talk to him, I guess. He should know somebody's trying to steal his power.
Mm-hmm. As well as his siblings' power, I'm pretty sure he'll be not pleased about that.
Well, hippity-hoppity back to his property.
Excellent. If you figure out a cure, a sending spell to, I guess, flag us down.
No, I've taken it back. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You like it? Open it?
Yeah, the more I actually sit with it, the more I think it's pretty cool.
Okay.
Well, it's been a pleasure. If I were to make any recommendations, don't just walk in other people's houses. It could go very poorly for you.
Yeah, we'll make sure to not knock first. Like
we did
this
knock
time.
first.
Yeah, but if you didn't hear someone tell you to come in,
okay,
it's B&E.
The spooky house in the middle of the enchanted forest. Yeah.
Yeah, and the moral thing would be to come in and listen to where the scream was, and we did the morally obligated to come in.
Well, I had to give you some advice. It's put your sister on a leash.
I had her on one.
A stronger leash.
Well,
perhaps
if I had some...
a welcome wreath, just to make it look like somebody does live here. Fresh flowers or something.
Yeah, or like beware of the sister.
Maybe like silver chains.
All very good suggestions. Did you guys ever figure out where all those people were going?
Your sister wouldn't turn them into playthings? And didn't we wrap that all up?
Well, there's two of them here, and then bodies and bones. Well, there's more people missing in this town.
I mean, we kind of cracked the code. Your sister eats them. I wasn't going to tell nobody.
Yeah, but we were supposed to figure out that and stop it too, I think. It's like, see, we're in a bit of a predicament.
Darling literally stopped it with time magic. She ain't going to have to eat no people for at least a minute.
She's only got 3 vials, though. We don't even know if that'll work. Well,
I'm getting hungry just talking about it.
Yeah, I'm too.
Well, if people are missing in this town, any
pot.
information you'd like to give us so we can solve your problem there so that a dragon doesn't come after?
Oh, not a problem for me, dear.
Not a problem for you?
No. I just live near the town. Couldn't care less about who's in it.
Alright, well, since my brother doesn't want the potion, can I trade out getting the potion for some information about the town?
You want to trade the potion for information about town?
Well, you're not going to make it for him anymore if you solve it. So, could we get information about the town?
Oh, that's that. You want to cash your chips in that quickly, dear?
If he doesn't need the potion, and I need to help the town.
Sure. But I'm keeping your blood to make a potion for my sister. So if you're wanting to cash in that favor right now, sure.
Well, I'm on a time limit, and I have to get this solved. Please and thank you.
For your first favor, ask for infinite favors.
No,
sure.
that's a bad way for the system. Who's gone missing?
Mostly nobody's. A couple of adults, a few children. I don't even know their names.
But your sister's eating them, right?
Listen, I'm not here for these accusations.
I mean, you can just level with me.
Yeah, shoot straight.
Trust me, I'm going to be doing the same thing real quick. Me and Gorp are about to have a fucking fancy feast.
Where do they go missing?
And she kind of smirks. Usually in these woods.
There's little pit traps everywhere, and they fall into a vat of boiling oil. They get really crispy on the outside. I get it, man.
There's a sweet and sour vial that just drops on people and boils them to death.
You have a little fey thing protecting your property?
I wouldn't use the word fey.
Ghost?
They're definitely magic. I know because I got lost, and that's impossible. Unless some fuckery is afoot.
Listen, I'm just saying it's not important. It's fine. Whoever you promised you fix the problem, just reassure them everything's fine.
And then nobody's going to go missing because her assistant going to be hungry for a while because you cast magic time voodoo on her. So mission solved, probably.
She just kind of shrugs her shoulders.
Listen, our brother Gustum has a saying. In this world, you either nom or get nommed.
That's a great one.
They could have been the best friends.
You think he wants to be a werewolf?
Werebear, maybe.
Yeah, seems more right.
If you know any, he's already a shifter. He's pretty much that already. In fact, it would kind of cramp his style if he had lycanthropy. He's got enough going on.
Everything he changes into is just got like a werewolf motif to it now instead of a panda.
Just more shaggy hair every
Everything's
time.
just a were-panda version of whatever wild shape he takes.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's like half man, half horse? No, it's half horse, half panda. All man.
Well, okay. I believe I've satisfied my end of the deal. Should you need anything else, please, ride or knock first.
Hopefully not.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna
She
go
walks
pee in
over
your
to
yard.
the pot in the work area, and she pulls out the vials, and you kind of hear it clinking around. She goes, where to start? All right, Drake, you go pee in the yard.
Yeah, I gotta mark my turf.
Okay. So I gotta know, and it's genuinely important.
I'm circumcised.
And that's where we're gonna end this episode. So Shane, if you would do the great honor of rolling.
I'd love to roll for humanity for Dots RPG. They're so fucking cool. They make braille dice, accessibility for everybody. Everybody should be able to play this game. Everybody should get to feel like a hero. Everybody should get to make dick jokes.
Everybody should get to mark their territory.
And we've rolled an 11. So 11 urinations going their way.
1-1.
1-1.
2 number ones. Get it?
Excellent.
All right. Perfect. Oh, all right. Well, now we come to my neck of the woods. My game.
We're good at this.
Yeah, anybody can. No, not anybody. Not anybody can do this.
Only me specifically. I'm good at it.
Only Shane specifically. Shane is the greatest would you rather ever.
I put in 1,000 hours. My 10,000 hours. I'm an expert.
You're expert, yeah.
All right. Cool. So. Oh, okay. That's an interesting one. Would you rather bounce off of every surface you touch or never be able to jump again?
Done. Second one.
The second one. Yeah.
How does this
You keep talking to me about things I already can't do.
I'm living that way currently.
I forgot your knees.
And
are
you
back.
never be, and
All
I
right.
would never be able to sit. If you bounced off everything, you'd never be able to sit down. You'd always be slowly bouncing on your chair.
Well, and like that's the thing. Like you walking would be more like wearing moon shoes.
That's true. That's true.
So
yeah.
all right.
I wouldn't have to
since
walk
I
out. I just told
forgot.
myself as shit.
Yeah, since I forgot that half of you guys can't jump already, I'm gonna do another one. Would you rather your hands be constantly sticky or constantly itchy?
It sounds like hell either way.
So let's make some assumptions. There's no relief for the itchiness. Like if you
there's
scratched
just-
it,
yeah.
it would just keep being itchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's no relief with the stickiness. If you wash it, your hands will just get sticky.
Yeah.
I would do sticky all day. I think. Yeah.
I feel like I'd do itchy because sticky would just make me want to wash my hands all the time, and it will not be a great time.
I'm gonna go with the Gorilla Grip as well. I think it's gonna really improve my performance when I'm stroking your dad.
Wait, is this the boat company he works for? Like starting engines?
Yep.
Yeah, it is. It's actually his lawn business too.
Okay. That's
Dude,
actually,
I'd go
that's
with
a good reason.
Gorilla Grip, but I'd also just get into football. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So is it
insane wide
To be a
receiver.
great wide receiver.
But yeah, you still gotta be like fast and stuff.
Yeah, but if it's sticky,
Still.
like how does it like go? Does it hurt? Like when you is it actually like sticky or feels like it's slightly sticky, like a
imagine
table that
it's
has been
like
cleaned?
it's sticky. Like I would imagine. I mean, obviously, it doesn't go into details, but I would imagine it's like if you've ever eaten like
Jelly, like you smear jelly on and you
no,
wipe.
no. I think that's like grotesque. I think like if you ever eaten like not Starburst, Sour Patch Kids, and then you end up with all that sugar shit on your hand, and your hands are like sticky from eating.
No,
that
see,
that
we're
kind of candy.
thinking. I was thinking like you secrete a fine glue out of your palms.
Oh, like a
I
sticky note
didn't
stick.
assume.
Yeah,
I
an
guess I
adhesive of
could
some
see
Okay,
it as
but
like
can you like
stick,
imagine all the
but, like-
glitter stuck on your hands? Or pencil
my
shavings,
God.
or paper, or dirt.
Yeah, can you
Or-
get the
That's true.
things? Well, I mean, that could be easily.
You could also wear
because then you
gloves.
just get. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like we
you
have
wear
to
gloves.
assume that the stickiness is more powerful than the debris.
Yeah, that's fair.
The stickiness would overcome any sort of Cheeto dust.
I think it was
Just the
like
Cheeto dust
movie
never get there.
movie theater, but for hands, like the movie theater floor, but for hands.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Not
about
quite
it. huh?
powerful enough to like you could walk on walls or anything.
No, you
But
can't
enough that
Spider-Man.
like
It-
you could
it
catch
gets
a
in the way,
football
yeah.
and it would lock it in, right? Because it's tight.
Yeah, it's like if you high five somebody, it would be like.
Like kind of thing.
Like, oh
yeah.
yeah, exactly.
No.
I think I'm in the.
I do a
No.
lot of fist bumps instead of high fives.
I'm gonna go with itchy all day.
Change my
Yeah,
mind.
no, itchy. Yeah. I'm not changing my mind.
Well, does it? What would itching your hand eventually like? Like would it hurt so bad that you've itched, or can I just itch it all the time and it always feels good?
I don't know, man. How do you itch? Do you dig
So
deep
here,
or do
so
you scratch light?
with this one, I'm thinking because you can't be in a constant state. So I think that like
correct.
if you went and you scratched the itch, the second after you scratched it and you like got that relief,
It's like
it would
you
be
get-
itchy again.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I can do
immediately
that.
itchy.
Give me that stick. I get the stick.
Yeah, I'd take the sticky. I wouldn't want to deal with the itch.
It would be
So I could just put it like
impossible
on the gloves,
to use
right?
a
Like,
wheelchair.
Well, but
if
it's
I
like
have
wearing
sticky
gloves
shit.
with anti-itch cream or something. Like, I can
I
kind of
hope it
solve that
works.
problem too.
how it works.
Either way, yeah. This is
Either
this
way,
is a
take
rough
my
one.
hands.
I can't do the not the dirt and the glitter in the hands.
Let's hold
Cannot.
hands, Devin, forever.
If
Forever.
if I'm licking my hand at all times.
Oh, you'd be great on envelopes, though.
Also,
Tap,
I have a
tap,
job
tap,
at
tap.
Penn Island that we're looking for somebody like you.
Oh, okay, good. And I'm going to do a hard switch, as we always say.
We love you.
We love you.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.